Okay, guys, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you're watching from. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hit the subscribe button right here. Thank
you. Ekene Maria Ijuptel na Gracia Osebru Anonyeli Ede Ngozi n'etiti Igboro niile ọ dịazị Ngozi bụ nwafọ gị bụ Jesu Maria dị asọ nne nke Chukwu rịọbara ịbụ ndị nje arịrịọ kịta na amanya ọnwa anyị amen rịọbara anyị arịrịọ ọ nne nke Chukwu dị asọ anyị wee nata nkwa nke Kristi ayịyọ anyị na-arịọ gị o Chukwu ka erinye Kraịst anyị n'ime obi anyị ka anyị bụ ndị ndị butere ozi ọma wee mara iwere arụ Kristi nwa ya site n'afọ ya na obi ya wee bata n'otuto na mbilite n'ọnwụ ya site na Kristi dị nwere anyị amen. Otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ otuto dịrị Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ ka mkpụrụ obi ndị niile kwerenụ gara aga mkpụrụ obi fazuru ike na ndokwa amen.
Onye nwe anyị nọnyere ụnụ ka Chineke ji ike niile gọzie ụnụ Nna na Nwa na Mmụọ Nsọ. Site na nkwado ndị Love Bite Food and Beverage Limited Nnobi, ndị na-alụpụta Love Bite Bread nọ na nọmba 1 Motu Maduka Close, Umuru Nnobi, 081-49-82-82-54.
Ebonadi FM, 24 hours of informative, educative, and entertainment programs. Can't stop, won't stop. On Ebonadi 103.5 FM. Listen to news updates on Ebonadi 103.5 FM immediately after Angel 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebonadi FM breaks the news with actualities.
And believe that it will advocate for a new Nigeria.
You can as well listen online via mixlr.com/GistFM.
Good evening and welcome to Abona, the 103.5 FM news update today, Thursday, the 8th day of February 2024, and the time is 4 minutes past the hour of 6. Martin Efan Shuku Ekeze is my name. The headlines. Anambra Assembly decries street trading, recommends mini markets. Emeka for visits Abia Governor, pledges support for developmental programs. FGM, Ebonyi Governor's wife, calls for strategic actions to eliminate act. Federal government distributes and grow inputs, fertilizer to Anambra farmers. Delta Police Command gets new commissioner. Chigji aims anti-graft purge at China's military on eve of centenary. Now, details. Anambra Assembly decries street trading, recommends mini markets. The Anambra State House of Assembly has called for the construction of affordable mini shops and markets within the Oka metropolis to curb the menace of street trading. This was stated in a motion moved under matters of urgent public importance by Henry Mbacho, a member representing Oka South Constituency 1, at plenary on Wednesday. Mr. Mbasho, while making his submission, lamented that the only existing market in the Oka Capital Territory could not serve the needs of residents and it was far from residential areas. He said that people also resorted to building roadside sheds to trade because they could not afford the high rent of the lock-up shops. The legislator stated the rising rate of poverty in Nigeria is very alarming, thereby plunging millions of people into extreme poverty. It is nearly impossible to secure a shop within the already established market, and the prices of the limited shops that are available are exorbitant. He stated the assembly urges Governor Chukwuma Soludo to direct the special advisor for trade and market and the managing director, Oka Capital Development Authority, to begin construction of affordable mini markets to control the menace of street trading and associated effects on the state capital. Emeka Ofo visits Abia governor, pledges support for developmental programs. The chief executive officer of Chrome Group and Enugu Electricity Distribution Company (EEDC), Emeka Ofo, on Tuesday, February 6th, paid a courtesy visit to the governor of Abia State, Alex Oti, at the state government house, Umuahia. Speaking at the event, Emeka Ofo commended Oti for his historic efforts to restore the confidence of Abians in government. Ofo, who is popularly known as Sir E, also commended the Abia State governor for his efforts in restoring the lost glory of Aba and urged him to never relent in providing dividends of democracy for the people of the state. The Anambra business mogul also commended Governor Oti for executing numerous road projects in the state and assured him that he would always provide needed support to his administration, especially in power supply. He further informed the governor that he was there to appreciate and encourage him and urge him to keep the good works up. Responding, Oti appreciated the Chrome Group and EEDC boss for his words of encouragement and support. FGM, Ebonyi governor's wife, calls for strategic actions to eliminate ACT. The wife of the Ebonyi governor, Mrs. Mary Madeline Nwifuru, has enjoined community leaders and civil society organizations to act with a collective commitment to eliminate female genital mutilation comprehensively in the state. Nwifuru made the call on Tuesday during a press conference to mark the International Day of Zero Tolerance for FGM with the theme Her Voice, Her Future, invested in survivors-led movements to end female genital mutilation. The United Nations Population Fund, in collaboration with Better Health for Rural Women, Children and Internally Displaced, a pet project of Mrs. Nwifuru, have called for strategic actions and activities to end the practice. The wife of the governor said that the collective action would shield the future where every woman and girl will live free from physical and psychological trauma of FGM. According to her, despite slight decrease in prevalence of FGM in the country, recent data of over 200 million show the practice remains widespread. She reaffirmed the commitment in raising more awareness about the physical and psychological consequences to eliminate the act. Federal government distributes agro inputs, fertilizer to Anambra farmers. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security on Wednesday distributed plant seedlings, fertilizer, herbicide, and poultry feeds to 250 farmers in Anambra to improve productivity and food security. Journalists report that the items distributed were day-old chicks, maize, okra, tomatoes, and pepper seeds, poultry feeds, liquid fertilizer, herbicide, knapsack sprayer, and cash gift. The Permanent Secretary, FMAFS, Mr. Temitope Fadeshimi, distributed the items at the training and empowerment of verified and validated beneficiaries of the National Poverty Reduction with Growth Strategy in Oka. Fadeshimi, who was represented by Mr. Otto Mbuba, State Coordinator, Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development, said the empowerment was in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Budget and National Planning. He said that the 250 farmers were validated to participate in the transformative program through the Federal Department of Agricultural Extension Service. According to him, the program is part of President Bola Tinubu's commitment to uplifting the lives of smallholder farmers and fostering sustainable agricultural practices. Delta Police Command guest commissioner, a new commissioner of police, Mr. Abino Wanda Olufemi, has assumed duty as the 22nd Commissioner of Police, Delta State Police Command. He succeeds AIG Wale Abbas, who has been transferred to Police Force Headquarters Abuja. A statement by spokesman Bright Adafe, Deputy Superintendent of Police, said the new police boss was born on February 22nd, 1966. The statement said Abina Wanda, who hails from Epe, local government of local Lagos State, holds a Bachelor of Arts degree in History, 1987, and a Master of Arts in Economics History, 1990, both from the University of Lagos. He was enlisted into the Nigerian Police Force as a member of the Cadet ASP Course 17 on March 18, 1992. He attended Police Academy, Kaduna, and upon completion of training, he was posted to Kogi State Police Command as a young Assistant Superintendent of Police in November 1995. He has served in capacities in police force. Upon his promotion to the rank of Deputy Commissioner of Police, he was tasked with the administrative duty at the Department of Operations, State Criminal Investigation Department. Abino Wanda promised to build on the existing security mechanisms in place towards enthroning the reign of peace and safety in Delta State. Now we move over to the foreign scene. Xi aims anti-graft purge at China's military on eve of centenary. Chinese President Xi Jinping is pressing forward with an anti-corruption campaign against the military by encouraging personnel to blow the whistle on themselves and others during a January 8th meeting by the Central Commission for Discipline Inspection, the Communist Party's anti-graft body. Xi expressed alarm over the extensiveness of corruption. The situation remains grave and complex, Xi said. The Chinese leader called for the eradication of Political Consultative Conference, CPPCC, the country's top political advisory body, expelled Wang Qizhong, the former chief of the China Academy of Launch Vehicle Technology, from the conference standing committee on January 29. Wang's expulsion came on the heels of the CPPCC putting 3 defense industry executives from the body in December. This is where we draw the curtain on news update on Ebona at the 103.5 FM. But before we leave, a quick look at the headlines. Anambra Assembly decries street trading, recommends mini markets. Emeka Ofo visits Abia Governor, pledges support for developmental programs. FGM, Ebonyi Governor's wife calls for strategic actions to eliminate act. Federal government distributes agro inputs fertilizer to Anambra farmers. Delta Police Command guest commissioner Chinji aims anti-graft purge at China's military on eve of centenary. You just listened to news update on Ebona, the 103.5 FM. News produced and read by Martin Ifeanyi Ekeze. Thank you for listening. Good evening.
Listen to news updates on Ebona, the 103.5 FM immediately after Angelus, 6 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock p.m. weekdays. Stay tuned to be updated, to be informed. News updates, live reports. Ebona, the FM breaks the news with actualities.
And the link that if you have something for review
Let me see. Step is messing
Online.
the link that if you have something for review
let me see. Step is messing
Online via mixlr.com/. Gist FM.
It's Valentine's season. Dalobi Hotel presents the pre and post Valentine's Day Bash. Dive in on February 11th and 18th at 3 p.m. for a love-filled celebration in the sun. Grab your swimsuit, grab your friends. We've got a party that never ends. Games and prizes, laughter and cheer. We guaranteed memories that you will hold dear. Put on your shades and bring your energy. Come to Dalobi Hotel, the place to be. Located at number 1 Izewele Abagana Road, Izewele, Anambra State. For more inquiries, call 0913-8859562 or 0906-6975154. Dalobi Hotel, welcome home to true hospitality.
Nwanne m ndị oyibo si home is where the heart is. Anyị wee bulie aka n'Igbo wee sị nwanne ebe ife ọma dị ụgbọ na-aga aga ka anyị na-eso. Nwanne every time m batara Anambra ka m nọlụ nwa aṅụlị obi m a na-akụ Resident Leofi n'ogidi egbugo m nwanne they cannot disappoint. Ịbata na residency ifunu rooms and suites luxuriously furnished. Nwanne ka m gwa gị nke bụ eziokwu residency hotel nwere a restaurant ọ na-abịa ịbata dị asaa abụọ gị local and intercontinental fruits and beverages ọ ga-abịa ilisie ido arụ nwanne banyezianụ na bar where you are served with drinks, wines and spirits brewed in different parts of the world. In the midst of everything, security is 24/7. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Dinner Kilometer 13, Old Enugu Onitsha Express Road. Call them on 081 40 512. Residency Hotel, Leofino Gidi, Ebano, and
How best can we talk about the challenges we are having on our streets, our community, our society in general? Street report. If we do not address these challenges on Eponadi FM, who will? As the happenings around us get as complicated as they can be. Street report is here to make sense of it all. Street report is causing social change across your streets. In your community, Street Report is here with hardcore journalism to get to the roots of our problem. Why don't you join me, Martin number the first every Friday, 4:30 p.m. on Eponari 103.5 FM as Street Reports unfolds in your face. On Emas Eponari corner 24/7, 24/7.
Ndewonu, aka m bụ Mmụta Josephine Ujunwa, abụ m Adogidi 2024. Ana m asị ka unu na-ege ebe ọ na 103.5 FM Ogidi.
Oh yes, Omonia, are you ready? Omonia City White Crusade. Ọ ga-adị egwu, ọ ga-adị kpọkpọ. Ụmụnya nakwa obodo niile gbara ya okirikiri gaji ịghọta mbitụ aka Chineke n'ụzọ ga-adị ebube. Dịka Evangelist John Oka ga-atụ dan n'ụmụnya iji wee chịkọba ọgbakọ oziọma mkpụrụ abalị abụọ ga-ada ụda akpọrọ 2 Nights of Solution. Abalị abụọ iji wee weta ogbo nyere nsogbu gị niile. Isiokwu ya bụ Enough is enough. Tell Ahab Elijah is here. O zuola, ọ tụọla ya. Amụghị nwa gị ahụ atụọla ya. Ọnọdụ ụbịam, omebere machi ekwe gị ahụ atụọla ya. Nrịanrịa ahụ na-emekpa gị ahụ, nsogbu nke ezinụlọ, abụmọnụ, alụghị di maọbụ nwaanyị n'oge kwesịrị. Ha niile ga-abịa n'isi njedebe maka na eluigwe esugo ya stand. Cheta na ọ bụ Apostle Dr. John Oka ka Chineke ga-ejikwara ngwa ọrụ n'ọgbakọ oziọma a. Ọ ga-amalite n'abalị 23 wee ruo n'abalị 24 nke ọnwa Febrụwarị afọ a. Ọ ga na-amalite ma o jiri ọkara gafeta elekere 4 nke mgbede n'ụbọchị ndị a niile, ebe ọ ga n'ime ebunilo ndị ichie họl dị n'Ụmụnya. Maka ajụjụ kpọọ 07033881221. Kpọrọ ndị ezinụlọ gị, kpọrọ ikwu na ibe gị, bịa sonye n'ihe omume a maka na